Welcome to Honest Whispers Unboxing and Inspection. On this video, I'll be unboxing and inspecting Psylocke statue, released by NECA in 2003, and this is number 2043 out of 2500. And as you can see, the box is open. I have opened it when I first bought this, and then never took it out of the box. Just made sure it wasn't broken, and I put it right back in, and I haven't touched it since, and just hoping everything is in good condition, because you'll see here that on the top there's only one single layer of tape. So basically I didn't reseal it. I did have like a piece of tape on the edges right here, just to kind of hold it down, and kept it closed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, inspect it. Hopefully everything's in good shape. I'm probably gonna sell this, so I'll probably take pictures and then list it. So actually, let me kind of flip this back down again, because I do want to say this was from the Marvel Collectors Club line. So one of the reasons why it was cheap when it compared to other statues that was released at that time, around 2003, basically this was a lot cheaper compared to other statues, especially with the size. But one of the reasons why is because it just came in a shipper box. It didn't come in like a 4-color packaging or anything like that. So the packaging is also a bit old. Like the style's kind of old. They put foam pieces on here. I mean, I guess they didn't want the foam protector to rattle inside. I guess it didn't have a perfect fit, which is why it has that kind of lumpiness. Even right here on the bottom, there's probably a foam piece here. Again, as you can see, it's a single layer tape. Never opened it. It's not resealed, but you can see how it's kind of rounded out. So most likely another foam piece, which is fine. Only thing is, it doesn't really stand properly. Actually, I'm not even sure if I even open this. It looks like here has the little warning label, and then 2 scotch tape. Well, it's definitely been open once. So in 2003, I was kind of new, I guess, to collecting. So it looks like, as I said, there is a foam piece on the very bottom. Here is the little, I don't want to ruin the paper here, so bring it out nicely. Here's the little letter. So yep, Psylocke. By securing your Psylocke statue, you automatically join the Marvel Collectors Club. So every 4 to 6 weeks, they release the statue. Here's the 3rd offer, Nightcrawler. This is a nice piece of paper. So that's basically the packaging. Maybe I just leave it out here. So let me examine this. Looks like the original tape was going, well, if you face the box like this, basically horizontally, the way it's laid down, we're looking at it vertically, I could see that some of the tape has been taken out. So it is opened here. It's been slit. So I guess the scotch tape is how I resealed it. Simple enough. I could just use my nail in the little gap, peel it out. try to get you a better view. So again, you can see the tape, but this side is missing. So I'll probably take this part out as well. Scotch tape on the bottom too. Well, you know, the Scotch tape's actually sufficient enough, I guess. I accidentally peeled a little bit right there. You can see how it's stuck on the tape. Not that it really matters, but for me, I always try not to create any more damages. So in cases like that, I'd probably use a knife right here. Maybe if I could. Just enough where I'm not damaging the foam protector. And I can pull the tape out, so that way my nail won't be scratching through the foam piece. So I'm gonna just take a guess. It's not labeled front or back. Someone wrote a number here, the 2493. You feel that the base is pretty stiff right there. That's her left hand. So this is actually the bottom. I don't know if it matters. They wrote the wrong number here, 2495. Okay, so here it is. So as you can see, everything is in its perfect condition. And the way it's packed, it has the, okay, I want to make sure this doesn't fall down. Looks like the figure is attached to the base. Here's probably the blade of the sword, and it's taped up, so pretty much once you take it out, it's I guess you can't really, you'll notice that it's been resealed. Let's see, the quality's not bad. I mean, the value really hasn't gone up too much. Here's the little, the foam is tightly wrapped. So let me see if I can go ahead and slide. You know what? That's dangerous. I'm gonna go with right here. So I'm basically grabbing her calves and her knees because I want to be close to the base. And that way I'm not putting too much weight or putting leverage onto her body to kind of put force onto the, most likely the breaking point here. So they basically mummified her. I mean, this is 2003, so, you know, one of the earlier ones. I mean, just they didn't really design the foam as, you know, I mean, it's good. It holds everything in, but I guess they were really being cautious. I mean, this is, again, very delicate. And I'm hoping, and you could see the original fold. Most likely once you unravel this, it's gonna be hard to get it exactly the way it was. And sometimes these foam, they can dry out and kind of break up into little pieces. I mean, it could literally become brittle. These little things falling, it's actually not the foam. but rather, well, not the foam cloth or foam paper, but rather it's from the foam protector. It's styrofoam rather. No, it's like, it feels like she just had plastic surgery and I'm unwrapping her as a doctor. So yeah, again, once you undo this, well, most likely you're not gonna get that original photo. So if someone ever took it out and is trying to sell it as a you know, brand new or something, then basically you'll know that, like this one, they just jammed it back in there. I mean, I do want to sell this, but at the same time I do want to make a video review. You know what, I'm gonna, this piece keeps everything stable, so I'm gonna try taking this out. I just need to know where it ends. You can see that right here on the left cheek. It's like they just stuffed it in there or something. Yeah, it looks like it's wrapped under, so it's tucked under, and then so this is actually the other side. Dang, what a hassle. How does not every single statue break? Well, guess I have to rip through the foam. I'd rather rip the foam up than the statue. There you go. Okay. Okay. That case, they made it so messy. Okay. It's like looped around. It's like a part of the paint on the bottom got caught. Okay, so now I'll probably do the back of the hair. You're looking at it, here's the point. I don't want to break the point, so I'm gonna squeeze the foam a little, and then I'll slide it out. Okay, that's pretty tough. Alright, so the sword, clean up some of the styrofoam here. Well, as is, no broken pieces. I'm very happy. Condition wise, everything's as new. Well, it is new, of course. Never been taken out. So, yeah, very happy. It's just not broken. You know, always worried about, you know, when you move or something, and, you know, sometimes the mover aren't always as careful as you would handle it yourself. Move that away, and then show you the bottom. Alright, NECA. It's numbered 2043. So same as the box and everything. I don't know why they wrote someone scratched up a different number on the styrofoam. So actually, let me take this out. And then it does have these little I don't know, it's not velvet, but kind of rubber, like soft rubber, I guess. And for me, I guess the trick I would do, rather than untaping this, I'm just gonna slide it out. And that's pretty cool. The blade's pretty cool. You know, it's not a perfect straight line, but just looks cool. So let's see, if I was holding a katana, I would make sure the blade part, the sharp end, is pointing out, but I want to make sure it fits in, because it has a little, like a little pin. I want to break the pin. I can't find the exact hole. Okay, it's not in the middle. Well, pretty stable. I mean, it doesn't like, you know, it's not like deep or anything. It's just right there at the edge. Everything fits good, and I like how everything's nicely lined up with the handle, so you get that nice straight line. Let me zoom this in now that I got it out. So here we go. You know, this isn't the front, but this is a very nice angle right here. Look how she's looking to the side. Well, judging by the base, and it is permanently fixated. Okay, I don't think that's the front. So even though it's slanted, I would say this probably looks like it's the front. I mean, if you want to try to be as, I don't know, symmetrical, or with the base, where it's just kind of square. But yeah, statues like this, I mean, almost any different angle, she is stable. Just right here, bottom of the base. Okay, just seems like she wobbles a bit. And of course, just to inspect everything looks like you know, it's all in a nice position. There's no little gaps in between. Legs and body looks great. No major paint issues. Of course, I could tell these little pieces, like the belt that's kind of flapping in the air, and then of course the psychic knife or psychic blade is probably an easy breaking point. So just going over if there's even like a hairline, you know, fracture or a crack, especially with the hair. Everything looks good with the hair, nothing broken. Again, no major paint flaws, but I'm seeing a lot of little errors. And again, very posable or displayable from many different angles. This is pretty nice. I like this right here, just because you could see that blade kind of, I mean, it's not like gloss finish, but I like how it stands out like that. You know, it might be, yeah, it's not the other way around, so it is fitting this way, because you could see the blade is pretty much touching the forearm. But look where the handle is. It's so like offset, kind of. Anyway, minor details, and I'll go over everything on the video review. But here we go, one last turn. And there you have it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, continue reading the King James Version Bible and eat your vitamin C's daily.